Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Long Distance Pizza Party Podcast, episode 11. No, yeah, 11. And this week is going to be the Christmas episode. So, and this was a topic we chose thanks to Jake Area, that Christian Geek over at Those Christian Geeks. If you want to follow us, links down below to the Discord chat. You can join us there. We talk about a bunch of fun stuff. You find multiple people there. But the question was, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Now, I've never seen Die Hard, but I've just never seen Die Hard. But I've heard all the things of it. Is it or is it not a Christmas movie?
Did you actually watch Dick's video?
No, I haven't
I need to
watched
post a
it
link
yet.
to that in the description.
Yes, I will write a note about that. But well, the funny thing is, I started making the thumbnail for this podcast episode, and it was very close to his. When I finally looked at it, I was like, I got to change that. Like the same colors, the same picture of John McClane. I was like, oh, I got to switch this up.
That's funny.
It's like this is odd, but is it really a Christmas movie? Or is it just it was, because I don't think it came out around Christmas, did it?
It did not. I think Jake points it out in his video. It came out in July.
But because it snows, it's a Christmas movie.
It takes place during Christmas.
Oh, well, it's there's a lot of movies you're like, and I'm sure we'll get into this. Is it a Christmas movie? I guess the prerequisites for being a Christmas movie have to be snow, I guess, has to be in December. There has to be some Christmas decorations of some sort. I guess just point at any.
What we need to do is define what makes a Christmas movie. At least to us.
Yes, I guess point to any Hallmark movie. There's snow. There's some family problem. If you want to point out Home Alone, it's around the holiday. Yeah. It's generally around Christmas or the leading up to Christmas or shortly after Christmas. Trying to think what else would be a good prerequisite. They actually mention Christmas. It's not like it's snowing in a movie, therefore it's a Christmas movie. It's not like Iron Man 3, which I've also heard is a Christmas movie. But I don't remember if they overly mention it, and it's been a while since I've seen Iron Man 3. If they overly mention Christmas, because I
don't remember Iron Man 3
because he's in. Yes, there is snow, but I think because he's in a snowier area, it's not like it's Christmas.
Well,
in the movie,
because it's around Christmas, but it's not. I think part of the thing is Christmas has to be central to the theme in some way or another.
Yeah, it's like Home Alone. Yeah, it's like Home Alone is a Christmas movie because the plot of the movie is Kevin gets left at home around or on Christmas.
Right.
That's definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Other people say, you could argue No Way Home is not Spider-Man No Way Home is not a Christmas movie, even though there is a Christmas tree at the very end. It is not a Christmas movie.
Right.
Even though I've heard people make that argument.
Yeah, but that's where Die Hard comes in because the heist or whatever it's been a minute since I've seen it, but the heist that happens in that movie takes place because it's Christmas and security is lax.
Ah. So interesting. Did anyone watch that crappy Die Hard movie? That's not technically Die Hard. It was the Rock version of Die Hard.
Oh, you talking about the one where he's in a hotel?
It's called Skyscraper or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that one.
So dumb.
Yeah,
so annoying. Because it's The Rock, and it's hard to believe him being anything but The Rock. And then he's like, I got a fake leg. And it's a part of the story, and it's weird. What are some other... Is it or is it not a Christmas movie? Gremlins, I think, is another one people point out as a Christmas movie.
Gremlins, I could see that one. Because it's been a long time since I've seen that one, but wasn't it a Christmas gift?
I think that's right. I think. So that's kind of a Christmas. Yeah. I have not watched all of Gremlins. I watched to the part where the guy gets sucked under the table by one of the gremlins, and I was watching with my family, and my brother was like, no, so we turned it off because of him, and I never went back and watched it. But I think I need to finish that. I'm trying to think.
I know, because I know I've watched it. I've watched it more than once, but it's been a couple decades at least since I've seen it. So, yeah, then, so thinking about that, what about things that people think are Christmas movies that really aren't? And I brought this up: is Frosty the Snowman a Christmas movie?
I feel like that's more of a holiday movie because I think it's on winter break, but they don't never say, like, the movie never ends on Christmas. It's because it's winter break.
I think because no mention of Christmas whatsoever.
Santa's in it.
Is Santa in it?
Yeah,
is he?
It has been a minute since I've seen it, so but I don't remember.
He's the one that grants the wish. I think that
is he?
Is he?
No, or is he in the second one? Because there's two.
No, that was like wasn't there a hobo guy that did that? Because
there's a narrator. There's a narrator, and isn't it his hat? Because there's like a narrator like singing the movie. I think it's his hat or something
pretty
like
much,
that.
Yeah.
I think Santa's in the second one.
I'm now going to research this because it's going to annoy me.
Because there is two. Because there's Frosty.
Sure Santa wasn't in that at all.
Because there is Return of Frosty.
There was no Christmas stuff. It was winter. It's a winter movie.
Yeah, it's like a winter break movie. Because the beginning of the movie is like they're waiting for school to end. Wherever they're at.
That's right.
So, but then you have movies like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is definitely a Christmas movie. Whichever one you watch.
Well, yeah.
The Rake Bast or whichever. There's an animated one. I think it's got what's her name? I can't think of her name. She was in Star Trek, and I can't think of her name. She's been in other stuff, and I cannot think of her name right now. She was in Sisters Act, and I cannot think of her name.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, I think it's Whoopi Goldberg. She's like an ice. She's like an
Sister Act.
Yeah, because she's like an ice witch or something.
She wasn't in. Was she in Star Trek? She might have been in Star Trek.
She was in.
Not a regular though.
No, she was like a guest character, I think.
Okay.
I think she was in. Was it Discovery she was in? I don't remember. But wow.
Because I love the Sister Act movies. I've watched those multiple times.
Yep.
I still watch
Santa was in Frosty the Snowman, by the way.
Was he?
He was?
Yep.
There is two
Frosty
of them, so I'm trying to remember them
looking
apart.
for Santa. He goes looking for Santa. When Karen gets, you remember the little girl Karen?
That kind of, because isn't it like there's also someone chasing them, like a magician chasing them? Mm-hmm. I think it's his hat. I think that's what
he wants his hat back.
I remember the magician.
Yeah.
That makes so long since I've seen that movie. Okay.
To be fair, there is two of them.
Wow.
So they blur together. But so I found a list thanks to BuzzFeed. So we'll see how.
Oh, nice.
Wizard of Oz is on this list.
As a Christmas movie?
Yes. I don't think it ever takes place during Christmas. Not at all. Does that? Because it's Kansas.
In a tornado, and then they go to Oz,
and it's not like it
has
ends.
Nothing to do with Christmas.
Yeah, and it's not like it ends at Christmas.
Like, I mean, I could see if people were trying to do Narnia because Santa Claus appears in Narnia.
Yeah.
Snow.
But that's not central. That's not Christmas. Isn't the central theme? It just happens.
No,
that's why people bring up the Harry Potter movie. I forget which one. Sorcerer's Stone.
I think, yeah.
But that's like Christmas. They celebrated Christmas, but they celebrated a lot of things. Like that was just a small part of the movie.
It's not like Voldemort hates Christmas and he's like, I hate it. Now I say that. Now Warren Brothers like, that's a good idea.
And Harry must get it.
Yeah. It's like saying the Star Wars movies are Christmas movies. Just because they release at Christmas does not make them a Christmas movie at all. But
no, not at all.
Not which one is it? Return of the Jedi? They're on Hoth. That's.
Oh, just because it's a snowy place.
Yeah, that doesn't work either. Edward Scissorhands is on this.
All right,
list.
What you got on the list? Sorry, what you got on the list?
Edward Scissorhands.
That. I saw that, but that was a long time.
Now this is another movie I haven't. This is another movie I haven't seen.
Johnny Depp, I know that.
Yeah,
so
I've seen that like a long time ago myself too. I think.
Yeah. Harry Potter, we already talked about that. Gremlins, talked about that. Cool Runnings.
Yeah, Gremlins I can see. Cool
I don't
Runnings?
I don't know what this movie is. It's a Walt Disney movie.
That's the bobsled team, based on the real life story of the bobsled team. But I don't think that would count as Christmas. That's another winter one.
Yeah, that's just Beauty and the Beast is on here. Not at any. Is it just because they had a snow fight? That doesn't. They're in a nebulous European country. There's probably a lot of snow.
Didn't her father like get hurt during the snowstorm? That was
yeah.
He didn't get hurt. He got lost.
He got lost in the
like
snowstorm.
He got kicked off his horse or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't.
And then sheltered in the castle. And that's started the whole thing.
Batman Returns is on here. Is that?
Oh, that's funny. That's the
one with Dr. Freeze, right?
Isn't it?
No. That's Batman and Robin. Batman Returns is Catwoman and Penguin. That's those two go together. I think there is snow, but I don't remember if they ever mention. It's like I know there's a party. I know there's a party,
and I don't think party, but it's not central to the plot.
The plot, yeah. It's not like Batman's like in the manor looking at the picture of his parents, be like, "I miss Christmases because my mother." That's never a plot.
Like
Die Hard
trying to kidnap Santa Claus.
Yeah. So the other ones, every Die Hard movie is a Christmas movie.
No.
So I think there's like 4 others.
Christmas, but I honestly don't remember past.
I don't remember.
I know I've seen them, but
no. Serendipity. I don't know what that movie is.
I haven't seen that one. I don't know that one.
Frozen. No.
No, that has nothing to do with Christmas.
Just because it snows.
Once again, that's just winter.
Do you want to build a snowman? That's all I'm asking.
And it's not like the ball's like a Christmas ball or anything. Like, even then. Friday After Next. It's an Ice Cube movie. That isn't... Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I haven't seen that one.
Me
I'll throw this one out there. What about Rise of the Guardians by DreamWorks?
Yes, because isn't an integral part? Yeah, because they have to help deliver the presents during part of the movie. So it's like,
yes,
yeah. So like that's very much a Christmas movie.
Because I watched that with someone once and it's like, pick a Christmas movie, and I picked that one, and they were like, it's not really a Christmas movie. I'm like, Santa is in it. A big part of it takes place in Christmas. Of course, there's other holidays they did the whole Easter thing too. But it's Jack Frost is like the central. Right?
Yeah, with Santa.
And Santa's in there and everything. So.
Like they mentioned like they because like they're losing their powers. Yeah, it's like it's like saying the Raimi Spider-Man movie, the first one's a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Because they have Thanksgiving.
I love that in but I love in Rise of the Guardians the fact that the elves are useless and it's the abominable snowmen that actually make the toys. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, they're kind of like the figureheads. Like Santa's like, oh no, the Sasquatch are too scary. I'll use the elves as the figureheads. Chronicles of Narnia. We brought that one up. Ice Age. No. It's not like they make Christmas. No. It's all right, but thanks, BuzzFeed.
It's another winter. It's a winter movie.
Yeah, thanks, BuzzFeed. You were very helpful, as always.
What is the title of this BuzzFeed article?
Obscure, pretend to be.
Are these movies Christmas movies or not? Without a question mark.
Oh, okay.
So
that sounds like BuzzFeed.
Yep. I'm trying to think any other movies that are Christmas movies like that are nebulous. Because to be honest, I don't watch a lot of Christmas movies. So, unless they're Hallmark, I get dragged to watch those, but I don't count those really as Christmas movies. They're kind of just there.
I've only seen a couple Hallmark-esque movies. So.
Let's shift just a second. What is your all's favorite Christmas movie?
And that's where I was hoping we'd go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep. So, do you want to talk about favorites, or do you want to talk about the ones that you watch every year, like a tradition?
So mine's not
be one and the same, I suppose.
So mine's not a movie,
not necessarily.
Yeah. So mine's not a movie. It's an episode of a show. It's from Batman animated series. I think it's one of the first Joker episodes. It's Christmas with the Joker, where his entire plot is, "Hey, I will record myself doing a Christmas special." But it's me doing like a plot where he like he drives a tank in the middle of town with like a Santa inflatable on it, and like sets off fireworks. Like it's this whole ploy. He's like, you got to figure out where I am, Batman. It's like he takes over the radio station or the TV station. He kidnaps like Commissioner Gordon, Bullock, and like a news lady that they made for the show. He's like, I have my family. Like they're like suspended above like acid, and the whole joke is Joker gives him a present, and it's a cream pie. He's like, I wanted you to get here so I can give you this cream pie just to cream you in the face. That's the entire episode. I'm just like, that's a very Joker episode.
That sounds like Joker.
And then the next episode, he's like kidnapping people. It's like, I like it. I don't like, it's very much a Christmas thing. Like the other ploy is Robin keeps trying to get Batman to watch It's a Wonderful Life. And it's like, in the end, like they watch it. At the end, they watch and Batman's like, and they kind of implying that like Batman's kind of like a movie buff. That's where like it really starts, like because like other people immediately like making Batman a movie buff. That's my thing. Like, I don't know. Like, he watches it in the Batmobile when he's
Bruce
going
Wayne
in between.
during the day, Batman at night. He has no time.
No. Alfred would be more the movie buff than Batman. Like,
I could see that. Yeah,
I mean,
Alfred just has stuff on. Yeah, some people play that up, and I'm like, I kind of like that, but like he doesn't, like you said, he doesn't have the time. So when is he supposed to be doing it? Like, it's really weird. But yeah, Wonderful Life is a Christmas movie. I've seen collectively like maybe half of it because that movie's long. I didn't realize it was that long, but it's not. I mean,
I've never watched it.
For the time, it's not that bad. I really surprised they haven't remade it, but give time.
But they've done the concept multiple times in different TV shows. I know that.
Yeah, it's like
because I know the references.
Well, they've parodied it quite a few times.
Oh yes, everyone's probably parodied it. Simpsons probably done it. Everyone's probably done it.
Oh, I'm sure. Simpsons had to have at some point.
They've had to.
But, yeah.
They had no kidding. I just found it this year. I've not watched it yet, but I kind of want to just because it just makes me think as a kid again. They have a VeggieTales version of It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, that one's actually not that. I remember watching that one.
I've never seen it. I kind of want to watch it just for the heck of it because it's like, wow.
It's not that bad, but
yeah.
No, it's strange. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
So
one you watch?
The ones that I watch every year, I make it a point, is the original Charlie Brown special. The original Grinch, not the Jim Carrey, not the new CGI one, the original Grinch.
The Benedict Cumberbatch one.
Bras version. Yeah.
The Benedict Cumberbatch.
Not the Benedict Cumberbatch. The original one that still has, in my opinion, the best version of You're a One.
Who sings that? I can't think of his name.
No one else has done it as well as the original.
No.
Is that Burl Ives?
No. I don't know. It might be. I didn't know he went that deep, though.
No.
I don't know. But that, and then the Garfield Christmas special.
Dude, I love that one.
Yeah. With Grandma, I love Grandma on that one.
Yes. You know, it's really funny. So apparently Apple owns the right to the Charlie Brown Christmas specials.
Yeah. Because they own the rights to all the Charlie Brown stuff.
So I don't think they can air them anymore on TV. Someone pointed that out to me. I don't know how true that is. So. Same. I have it on tape. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, all three of those that I just mentioned I have on DVD, so it doesn't matter where they're at. I can watch them anytime I want.
Right. All right. Thanks, Internet.
And, yeah.
So I was just looking up who sang it.
Oh, it's not showing.
It's Thurl Ravencroft who did You're a Mean One.
Okay.
So
yeah. Still the best one, anyway. I mean, Jim Carrey's version wasn't bad, but it's Jim Carrey.
It's weird.
So.
Yeah. Yes. So.
And the other one, and then this is another question I was going to ask. A Christmas Carol. There are so many versions out there.
Yes.
My favorite is the Muppets Christmas Carol. With Disney's coming just a little bit behind because Uncle Scrooge, of course. But I think the Muppet Christmas Carol had the fun music and probably one of the best Scrooge actors in any
Yes,
version that I've
Michael
seen.
Caine.
So
Michael
Yeah.
Caine. Michael
Yep.
Caine.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
So-
Mickey Mouse one, the Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse Christmas Carol. That one's pretty good.
because I do like that one too. But
I
think
also
the
do.
Muppets
I also
eke
do
out
like the
just a little
Muppets
bit.
one. Yeah.
I'm going to go a little older school than that. There's a couple like from way back in the day. There was one where they did like, oh, here comes Silly Boy.
There we
Hey,
go.
there we go.
There was one where they did like almost like a musical version of it, like way back in the day. And like the one that always stands out to me, in that particular one is when he goes back with the ghost of Christmas future, basically. Um, and he had died, and he's okay. That's a really random shot. Hello, Silly Boy. Anyway, so speaking of Ghost Christmas Future, anyway, so you died, and like they go into this musical number about how he died, and it was like the greatest thing ever, and it was just hilarious. Like he's doing like this whole musical number, and he's going along with it, not realizing that they're talking about his death, and they're thinking he's thinking that they're praising him, but they're actually just very happy that he died. So it's pretty
Nice.
funny. But
Nice.
they're
So
yes, we've already talked
is
about
it
it.
We're
is that
talking
your
about
favorite
all
version?
the versions and which one's your favorite? Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so those are the ones you have to watch every year, or you want to watch every year, Strange.
Yeah, so I have I don't have Christmas Carol on Muppets Christmas Carol on DVD, but I do have access to Disney Plus, and I watch it on there. But the other three I watch on DVD.
Nice.
And yeah, that's a yearly thing.
So
Nice. For me, one of my favorite ones is the original version of Miracle on 34th Street.
And I haven't
Um,
watched that one either.
yeah, you need to. It's one of my favorite ones. It's got one of the better
Nice.
actors I've ever seen playing Santa Claus, in my opinion.
nice.
But yeah, I love that one, and I'm also a big Christmas Carol fan, like you said. And let's see what else. Of course, you got the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies,
Oh yeah, that one's a good one too.
which
Oh, yeah.
The first
which
one
are pretty
especially.
good.
First
Yeah,
one's good.
which are pretty good. And of course now you got the TV series based on that, the whole world.
Mhm.
So I've not watched a lot of that,
I haven't watched
but
any of that.
Me neither.
but yeah,
I was like,
I actually saw
whatever.
one this year that I don't think I'd ever seen. Yeah, I actually saw one this year that I don't think I'd ever seen before, which was Arthur Christmas. It's an
Oh, that
animated
one's
one.
really
I don't know if you've
good.
seen it or
I've
not.
heard of that one.
It's
I've
I
wanted to
like
watch
it.
Yeah,
that
I
one.
like
It's
that one.
it's really
Pretty good.
fun.
That's the first time I've
I
seen this one.
Is
Yeah,
that Santa's brother, right?
yeah.
yeah.
No,
So that
it's Santa's son.
it's his son, and his
Son.
son.
Okay.
Yeah,
He has two sons. I really like how that movie plays because like they explain the generations of Santa, much like how the Tim Allen ones
right.
have.
Okay.
Because you have
Yeah.
one Santa who's going to retire, and then he has an older son, and then his youngest son, who's Arthur, is like in the mailroom, and he's the one that actually answers all the letters that the kids will send. Like he reads them all, and then like they have their grandpa,
Yeah,
who's like the oldest Santa of the group. So it's just like four different Santas essentially, just like bickering over who's going to deliver presents for that Christmas. It's I like
right.
that. Isn't that Aardman that did that one?
I'm
I think
not
it's
sure.
I think it's Aardman. The guys that do Walls and Gromit.
It
Right.
might be. Yeah.
It's one of the
The other
few
one that I
not
watched this
claymation
year that
ones.
I'd never seen. Yeah, the other one
Yeah.
I watched this year I'd never seen was Violent Night.
Is that the David Harbour one?
I
Is that-
want to see that one.
There's
No,
a lot
it's not.
of horror Christmas movies for some reason, like Krampus. Like I don't understand. Whatever. I don't understand why there are so many like horror Christmas movies. Thanks A24, whoever
They make
is
horror
doing
out
it.
of anything, so
That is true. So, hey, it's getting a sequel.
they did. Yeah. Oh jeez.
It's okay. They made horror out of the Banana Splits too. So,
Hmm.
which my dad didn't believe me. So I'd show him the trailer, but he's like, "Yeah, I'm not interested." I'm like, "Same." So, I'm trying to think of any other like I said, because I don't watch many Christmas. I just working retail. It has like ruined my like and Christmas music. Like I hear it so much now. I'm just like I'm done. So I we did talk about it, and like one of I think collectively out of the three of us, like I've seen half. I think we've seen half of it collectively from me. So
No, I've seen all of it. Yeah, I've seen all of it.
I was watching it with like 5 other people, and they kept wanting to switch between that and something else. I'm like, just keep it on the one channel. That is true. Maybe this year at my grandma's. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Another. Oh yeah. Another Christmas thing I really like, and it's going into audio, and that's do they want to know what Adventures in Odyssey is?
Oh yeah.
I've heard
There's
of
a
it. I don't
there's
know.
a really fun Christmas episode that I really like, and it was one of those like I wouldn't call it a recap episode, but it took the vein of It's a Meaningful Life, of looking back, where of course one of the main characters kind of like looks back on his life and like life with his kids because he misses all of them because none of them come visit. And it's like the memories he had there with his kids and like not being able to celebrate with anyone. And then at the end, he goes to like a Christmas party that he didn't want to go to. I was like, I really like that one. I'm like, it's a really fun episode. I don't remember what the episode's called. I think it's called like Seasons Remembrance or something like that. It's like Christmas Remembrance or something like that. But it was a really fun episode. But
Cool.
I had to look this up. There was a really good Christmas movie that kind of flew under the radar. It was a Netflix movie. It came out a couple years ago. It's Klaus, Klaus.
Oh, okay.
So, Klaus, something like that.
Was it that animated one?
Yeah, it's animated. I do a lot of animation.
No, you're good.
Like a postman gets sent to it's kind of a Santa Claus origin story almost.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
One.
And a postman gets sent to this like snowy town up north, and then finds out about this toy maker, right? This kind of reclusive toy maker. Fantastic! I thought that was a really good movie. That just kind of flew under a lot of people's radar.
Yes,
so
it's not.
If you haven't seen that one, check that one out.
It's not the Grant Morrison Klaus, which is another Christmas thing, which I like reading. The funny thing about this one, so Grant Morrison claims he didn't watch the Rankin Bass Santa movie. So it is very much the Rankin Bass Santa movie, but in the vein of Grant Morrison, because he fights Krampus, who's in like is like the Baron of the town is like freeing him from like this coal mine, and it's like it's kind of like imagine if Santa was Thor, but not Norse. It's like very Germanic. It's really fun. Apparently, it got like a sequel from Boom Studios. I didn't read it yet, but I really like that one too. I kind of like what is your guys' favorite like Rankin Bass holiday movie? Because I feel like that was their staple. Was just let's just make every holiday movie, and made a lot of Christmas ones. But
are you talking about the old claymation ones?
Yeah, Rankin Bass. That's the studio that made it.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
I probably Rudolph would have been of those old
Rudolph's
claymation
good.
ones. Rudolph, almost.
Yeah.
That's the one I've seen the most, anyway.
I've seen Drummer Boy the most. That's one because, yeah, there was Drummer Boy. There was Santa Comes to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
A Year Without Santa Claus.
Year Without Santa Claus with Heat Miser and Cold Miser. There's a couple other ones. Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Jack Frost I've seen a lot too. Out of all of them, I think Jack.
One. Yeah. There was a sequel to the Rudolph too.
Yeah. Which there's that one. I think Jack Frost Jack Frost is like the weirdest one because like this whole town's currency is ice. Like that's their currency. I was like, so what do you do for the rest of the year? Or are you guys perpetually just in winter? Do you use wood chips? Do you use wood chips or something? I don't know. And for some reason, in this, yeah. Well, then it's like in the winter, why would you have anything mechanical? Wouldn't it freeze? But apparently not. Like because like the villain's whole thing is like mechanical, so it's like weird. This all came out what 60s, like 70s, and I think
Oh yeah, 50s, 60s,
late
like
60s, early 70s.
there's
Or
one
early
TV
60s,
channel that
70s.
just plays them all, and I can't remember the TV channel name.
Oh wow.
They also did the original Frosty the Snowman too.
Maybe it's Hallmark.
Yeah.
I think it's Hallmark. So here's a weird thing I just learned because I was looking up who did You're a Mean One. And so Theory Ravencroft is also the voice behind Tony the Tiger from her Frosted Flakes.
Well, that's great.
That's like he's the original.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
who does it now. So at first I thought it was like Basil Carlo or Basil Karloff, but I don't think it is. But
I mean Boris Karloff.
yeah, that
Boris
Basil
yeah.
Basil Karlo's Batman villain, which they based him off of. That's where my mind was going.
Boris Karloff
So-
is the voice of the original Grinch.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I thought he did both.
He was-
I think that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, he was like the original horror guy. Did Dracula and
Oh, yeah.
Frankenstein and all them,
Oh yeah,
or Bela Lugosi. That was the other one too.
yeah, him too. Yeah.
But anyway, so Silly, did you say what your favorite Christmas movies were?
I don't think he did.
No, I think he did.
In the middle of that. Are any of them a traditional watch every year?
It's a good one. Oh, I forgot Elf.
Oh,
We
we
all
didn't
forgot
talk about Elf.
We didn't mention Elf.
I've never watched
How
Elf.
can we not mention
What?
Elf?
I'm not a big fan of Will Ferrell's comedies, okay?
That is fair. That is
Santa,
fair.
I know him.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's his type of comedy is not something I like. There are movies of his that I do like.
Yeah.
Stranger Than Fiction. Yeah, Lego Movie was good too.
Oh yeah.
Stranger Than Fiction was a fantastic movie, and it was one of his very few ones where he wasn't playing like a really over the top comical character. So I think that's, that's what helped.
So.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So.
Yeah. I
yeah.
don't think it'll be as bad as like Talladega Nights or anything like that, but
Or any movie he's done recently. But
yeah.
he was also apparently the business.
Stranger Than Fiction. If you ever watch Stranger Than Fiction, I highly recommend.
Oh yeah.
And that's probably his most like straight character that I've seen him play.
Apparently everyone wants to hire him as like the businessman for movies because he was also I didn't watch this was the businessman in the Barbie movie. So
Oh, was he?
So
yeah, I have no desire to watch that movie.
No. Elf's apparently they tried making a sequel for Elf, but he's like no. Which I found funny. Cuz like the guy who's like sequels to everything, so
right. Well, that's one of his most popular movies too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Though there is one strange scene in that movie. I was like, why is this in here? But the scene where he's like singing in the shower, like I was like, why is this in here? Like it's really weird. Like they never pointed out as weird. And I was like, okay. But I'm trying to think of, like any other besides the Peanuts ones. I don't know if I think I like the first one better than the second one because I know there's two.
Yeah, my DVD has both of them, and the first one's way better.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the second one as much. The first one's more memorable, but
The main thing I remember about the second one is they were putting on the Christmas play, and his sister was the angel, and she messes up her line.
Oh yeah,
like
she's
four
like
words.
hockey stick.
Hockey stick is what she says. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes. The arguably the two only there's only two arguably there's only two good Home Alones out of like the
One and two.
5. And then you get to the fourth one, it's like, let's like, and they're like, divorce is okay. That's the fourth one. And then it's a totally different. It's weird.
Go ahead.
Well, then there's the fifth one. Well, then the fifth
After
one.
Macaulay Culkin stopped being the main character, I stopped watching.
Oh yeah. Well, the fifth one. Then you get to the fifth one. It's like the kid's like a total brat. I want to watch the fifth one. That kid deserved. The kid deserved to get slapped. The kid deserved to get slapped. So, because he steals something and he's a total brat, and then he doesn't get like any like punishment. It's like, and then like at the end, like the guy, people breaking into the house, like they're family friends at the end. It's like, what is going on? But I've seen the second one more than the first one. I think more people like the second one. I think. Oh yeah. 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 And then
yeah.
Do you guys hear that theory that the neighbor in the first one's like is the guy from Saw? I came across like this theory. It's like he's like he as soon as the police shows up, he leaves. Like they point out all the stuff during the movie, and they reveal like he goes to Rick's out with his son, and then it goes right into the Saw movies, which I've never seen Saw movies, so I don't know. Like I think people are just pulling at threads. I'm just like, but yeah, no, I think because in the movie.
It's a bunch of traps that people have to get through, so I could see the connection, but
no, not Kevin's Saw, the neighbor's Saw. Yeah.
Well, but I mean, the movies involve that, not the character.
Yeah.
Good point.
And apparently they're making another one with like Macaulay Culkin returning. I was like, what is he gonna be, like a perpetual like kid at the age of 30, and we're gonna get Joe Pesci to come back?
Done anything in the last couple decades?
He did get a Star of Fame recently. I think that's all he's done.
Huh.
Oh, he was in that Google Home ad.
There you go.
That was Home Alone.
I haven't seen that one,
but I don't think he's done anything.
I thought of a couple more Christmas movies actually just sitting here. One, The Polar Express.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and two, throwing out an older one, Jingle All the Way.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turbo
that's
Man.
A good one. I like that one.
Got to get the Turbo Man doll.
Turbo Man.
I actually like old White Christmas. That's another good one.
I forgot about White Christmas.
White Christmas is a good one.
Holiday Inn too.
Oh yeah. Got to represent Vermont. You know, Vermont needs something.
So, Silly, you missed this part. What to you defines a Christmas movie? Like, what makes a Christmas movie, not just a winter movie?
That's funny.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Forgot about
that's
that. Yeah.
it's like I was about to bring that up. I was like,
Yep.
it's very 50-50. Yeah. The first one, yeah. But No Way Home
Tobey
is
Maguire.
No Way Home is not a Christmas movie. I've heard that argument too. Uh Spider-Man Christmas. Yeah, fourth one. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4. Yeah. Yeah. I I- yeah. The thing with the Spider-Man movies, I didn't like them until No Way Home because I was like, why is Spider-Man relying on Iron Man? Why is it all like all these things? Why I didn't like Spider-Man and like in the current comics, and I was like, by that point, I was like, oh, here's what I like, and here's what like what's missing, and then we'll probably get thrown out in the next movie. We'll see. I think the same guy's coming back, but um, the what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, and I can't think what it was because Silly took it from me.
Real quick. I'm about to dip out, so I'm gonna wish y'all a Merry Christmas.
Yes,
All right. Merry Christmas, man.
because I can't see any other movies that we've already touched. This list is weird about
Yeah.
movies we
I
do
almost
not
feel
know
like you
about.
should read some of those off and get SillyBoy's reaction from that BuzzFeed list.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Because some of them were like, we don't know what this is, or it's like, is Batman Returns a Christmas movie? Like Wizard of Oz is on this list because I don't remember that unless is there.
I don't even think there was. Was there?
You sure it just wasn't just a tree because everything's pointing there? Edward Scissorhands was on this list.
That one I could see though.
Yeah, Gremlins,
But
Harry
it's
Potter.
been so long, so I don't know the plot anymore.
Yeah, Cool Runnings was on here. So
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. It's a Walt Disney movie.
That's
there,
the bobsled, the Jamaican team.
there is
Yeah,
another
okay.
bobsled movie that I've watched, and I guarantee I don't know if it's off the same people. I think it's Chris's movie, but like the whole movie is like hinged on him being like a cancer patient, and it's like he thinks he's gonna die, and they find a guy like in a snow mountain, like frozen to death. I'm like, what is this movie?
Oh,
And then at the end, like, no, it was called like The Snowman, and you don't know it's and then like at the end of the movie he ends up almost drowning in a frozen lake because they live in Canada, and like and it's like kind of a Christmas movie. I'm like, this is a weird movie, but it's based off like actual bobsled team, but they never say it in the movie ever. I think there was like one line where he's like, yeah, I want a bobsled. I think there's like one line in it. Beauty and the Beast is on here, but like it's never overly Christmas.
They had a Christmas special, but the actual
yeah,
movie,
but it's not like they say. Yeah. Technically,
I
Boba
just
Fett first
remembered
period.
a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remembered a movie I haven't thought about in a long time. Do you remember the Bruce Willis Jack Frost movie?
Wasn't that Michael Keaton? That was in that?
Where he like dies and becomes a snowman?
Isn't that Michael Keaton?
No, that was Bruce Willis.
Was it Bruce Willis?
Back when he was doing like a bunch of kids movies.
Was he doing kids movies?
Yeah.
That was Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 of them. There. Oh, that's the horror one. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying. 998. No, it's Michael Keaton.
Is it Michael Keaton?
Jack Frost,
I could've swore it was
1998.
Bruce Willis.
He might be in it,
I'm gonna have to look at this.
unless
No, I
there's
could've
like,
sworn
unless
he
there's
was-
another
he was
one.
the dad. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's definitely Keaton on the poster. Jack Frost, Bruce Willis. Are you gonna? Trying to.
Oh, 98. Okay, so that's
There is a whole Reddit on is like Jack Frost is Michael Keaton. It's like a Mandela effect on Reddit.
this is a Mandela effect apparently. Because yeah, I didn't even think of that. Jeez.
Six, or is that the one that's going to be coming? There's 6. I thought there was only 5. I thought there was only 5.
Michael.
Yeah. Is there another one? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's like another, and there's also like I think it's Asylum does one, but it's like with like a pet gets left home alone. Like it's really dumb. Uh I don't count. That's an ad. It's like saying that's like saying Bruce Willis's Die Hard battery ads like a Die Hard film. It's like an ad for like what's the auto place? AutoZone. I think it's AutoZone. Has like a Die Hard battery ad with Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah. I don't think it was AutoZone. I think it was just the Die
Or is
Hard
it Die
batteries.
Hard? Maybe because
Maybe
it's in AutoZone.
Those Die Hard batteries, yeah.
I think
I
it's in
remember
I think
those
it's I think it's
commercials,
in AutoZone. So I think that's why I think of that.
It could be.
But, trying to think, is there any other Christmas specials that I like watching, but I can't think. Oh, there's a good Justice League episode going back to where like in it they all go home, and of course Martian Manhunter doesn't have a home, so Superman's like, you can come with me, and he's like, all your folks aren't gonna be alarmed. He's like, I'm an alien. It doesn't matter. So it's like he's having like he gets like a sweater from Ma Kent. It's like a very sweet episode. It's like, oh, this is really fun. And like in it, they're like, oh yeah, we had to wrap all of Clark's presents in lead because like he wouldn't peek through them. I'm just like, that's funny. Like this is funny.
That's funny.
And recently,
You get lead.
that's my thing. Is like, oh, the kid's got a bunch of lead. That's not suspicious. There's also like recently, so DC does like the Christmas specials every year, and like they reveal like Batman got training from Santa. That's why he can disappear. That's why he can. That's why he can like disappear so quickly. Is from Santa. It's like that's funny. It's like,
oh man, Christmas specials.
I'm trying to think, because some of them are just like carbon copies of each other, or it's like like there's a Looney Tune Christmas Carol out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
That one's fine. I kind of like that one. That one's fine.
There's like 100 Christmas carols out there.
Oh yeah, and then there's like the Jim Carrey one, which I've heard a lot of weird things about.
The CGI, I finally watched that a couple years ago. It was okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's VeggieTales, the toy that saved Christmas. I like that one. That one's fun. That one's really weird because it's like they didn't know how to animate arms, so it's like really weird seeing people with arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of any other like Christmas specials. So, is there anything you guys like doing around like Christmas time, like going into holidays, like traditions you guys do? Because mine, what is it?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Do they ever take place? Is there none of them? I don't think mention Christmas.
They don't
Gandalf's
even
not.
take place in winter anywhere.
Yeah, Gandalf's not. Yeah, well, it's never in the movie.
I mean, I could argue. You could maybe argue for Narnia because Santa Claus is
Yeah.
actually in it, but
Yeah, Gandalf's not like, oh, I'm
But
actually Father Christmas. Just or it's his
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. As for traditions, I don't know. It's everything's changing in my life, so I don't really have any traditions anymore other than watching those movies. And I like driving around town and looking at Christmas lights.
Nice.
That's kind of about it.
Yeah.
Well, and it
sounds
this year I'm not, so because I'm by myself. So
nice.
I didn't do it last year either. So.
Yeah. I saw your Facebook post on that. I was like, is it that much? But I never buy it. So it's like for a carton? For a carton?
Wow.
Yikes. Yeah. Dude, I have to fight for eggnog in my house. I have to like legit fight for eggnog in my house. My uncle will drink the whole thing. My grandma has to buy Nice. My grandma has to buy 2 cartons. One for my uncle, one for everyone else. So it's like it's ridiculous. But like, yeah, in my house. Well, back in the day when it was a reasonable price. Yeah, like jeez. Oh yeah. Oh, funny eggnog story. Because so one year I decided, hey, I want me a thing of eggnog. I'll do it for like a review. I found it was a cinnamon like eggnog. Which like, oh, this is interesting. It was like not $11, and I was like, it said Fireball on the side of it. So I put it in my fridge, not thinking it wasn't alcoholic. It was regular eggnog, but it's like the Fireball brand. It's like Fireball brand. He's like, and my mom just texted me. She's like, why is there Fireball in the fridge? I was like, what? She's like, yeah, the carton of it. I was like, that's eggnog. He's like, it's Fireball. I'm like, mom, it says non-alcoholic. She's like, oh, okay. It's like, but like for a second, I was like, did I buy alcohol? Like, no.
Yeah, because that would have dinged you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have been carded for not even buying alcohol, so I wouldn't surprise me. Like some lady at Kroger's like, hey, can I have your ID? I was like, for what? Like I was getting like my mom needed like chips or something for some party or something like that.
Or something?
No, she saw the guy behind me who had like a 12-pack and like didn't think that there's two separate ones because I was getting like 2 bags of chips. I didn't think about putting like the divider on the belt, and I was like, ma'am, I'm like 17.
No.
She's like, oh, okay. I was like,
that was not mine.
Yeah, I was like, I don't drink Bud Light. It's like I have bought Bud Light once, but my mom wanted to make beer bread, so she's like, you're gonna go get it. I was like, why do I have to get it? He's like, well, I don't get seen by anyone. I was like, neither do I. He's like, what if your principal came in here? I was like, I don't know. Like, what do you think? I don't know. Like, and she's like, well, just go do it. I was like, fine, go grab it. And I get home, my dad's like, you should have got this other one. It's like, how would you know? Like, but yeah, like, I know. It's funny. It's funny. But Christmas, yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like Christmas traditions, it's very much just like, so this Saturday, we're going to do the family Christmas, like in our house, between the 6 of us. So, like me, my parents, and my 3 other siblings. And then now, of course, we're all getting older, so now like, girlfriends is getting thrown in the mix. So, like, we do it here. Now, my grandparents are coming down, which I don't know, like, yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, I don't mind my grandparents coming down. I was like, but we're gonna do Christmas at my grandparents' house. So I'm like, why are you going down and then going back up? Like, they live like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. But I think they just want to come visit. So I'm like, that's fine. Come visit. That's fine. But it's like a little strange. We told them a lot of people are gonna be work at 12, so you better be there early. Apparently, we're supposed to start Christmas like 7:30 in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. But it's nice. Nice. So you have like 3 Christmases later. Oh, nice. Yeah. We haven't been asked to do that yet. There is 4 of us to do it, and none of us have been asked to. So, but apparently my brother's supposed to be getting town tomorrow. So, no, you're good. But I don't know. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Especially getting ribeye, it just costs you an arm and a leg for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Guard.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't want to think about it. It's already stressful trying to get Christmas presents. I've everything done except for my brother, and I'm like, I don't know what to get him. But so I don't know. I know, but I'm not getting. I refuse to get him clothes, so that ain't happening. So because he's picky, he ain't gotta wear a cloak. I might just get him a gift card. He's like here you go. I don't know what you wear,
Yeah.
but my mom this year was like, you're taking. She was like, you took the cake of your dad is hard to buy for. Now you are hard to buy for. Because she's like, give me a Christmas list. I'm like, I got nothing. course, the older you get, more money you have, therefore you get what you need. That's my problem. I'm doing that now.
The more practical your gifts are.
But,
Yeah.
Nice. That happened to my mother. She's like,
Oh,
a
there you go.
poncho?
Poncho?
I don't... Nice. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think there's any Western Christmas movies. I don't think that's a thing.
Sure there are. Western.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There aren't any Western Christmas movies. I'm sure there are. I was thinking Tombstone popped to mind, but I don't think that's not a Christmas movie.
I'm sure John Wayne had to do one, at least one.
Yeah, it's Christmas Westerns.
Christmas Western.
Christmas in Connecticut. Never heard of that one. Because how much family I get.
I've never seen it.
Which makes how much family I have living in Connecticut. All right, nothing there in Connecticut. All right. I don't see anything. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. But yeah, I don't do much else for Christmas go with my grandparents. Yeah. It's very much just what happens. So,
yeah.
I
think, are we ready to start wrapping this up? Or
yeah, because I can't think of anything else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm very basic when it comes to Christmas traditions. Topics. So, pretty basic.
Yeah. I'm just... Yeah.
Now
everything's
it's just
changing, always changing. So it's different every year. So
yeah, now it's to see which friends are in town to go see hang out. It's kind of the Christmas tradition now. So it's like, and if they're not busy dealing with other guests or with other people around the holidays. So nice. 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 Well, I should probably text my brother, make sure his car doesn't break down this year. So that happened to him last year. Christmas Eve, his car broke down. My dad had to drive all the way to Elgin, Illinois, to go pick up my brother. So he found it funny. And he's like, "Yeah, there's a goat at the Walmart." Huh? I know. So I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So hope you guys enjoyed a very good or fun Christmas episode. If you want to watch more stuff or like you want to see other discussions of Is Die Hard a Christmas movie, go check out that Christian Geeks whole video on it. He made a whole video on it. Apparently it's really fun. I'm about to go watch it after this. And maybe I'll actually force me to go watch Die Hard. Maybe. So if you want to follow us on.
It's a good movie. It really is.
Is it? I think I'll just stick with the first one.
I mean, if you like action movies, anyway.
Oh yeah, but if you
and also Alan Rickman. I mean, come on.
Alan Rickman. Yeah, that's right. He is in that. But if you want to follow us, go follow us.
Yeah, he's the villain.
Of course he is. He's villain in a lot of things. Yeah. But if you want to follow us, go follow us at Pizza Party Pod.
He's good at it.
I had to caps, so I had to change some of the socials. I had to caps it because there is someone else that does have Pizza Party Pod for some reason, but they haven't posted anything in a while. So at least on Twitter, so you can follow us there. Links are in the bio, along with Jake's video and the Discord link and our own links. You can find me at Fantastic Food Reviews on most social media platforms at FT_Fantastic Food Reviews. What's a video that's coming out next week? I guess what I've just been sipping on today is Celsius Essentials. They have some new stuff. I'm missing a flavor, so I'll come out whenever I can find that because my Speedway sucks. And yeah, that's it. They all suck around here. Speedway sucks around here. Like, the worst about stocking stuff. So. I almost got stabbed at a Speedway, but that's a different episode.
Oh, jeez.
But Silly, where can they find you? Yes, Silly, where can they find you? Nice. Strange, where can I find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Strange Plays Games, or also Strange Lyrics. You can find me on Twitch at Strange to Society. And of course, you can find both SillyBoy, myself, Hufflesnitch, and Sketchbird on Kingdom Streamers on YouTube as well.
Nice. We are also on Twitch, kind of, when I decided, hey, let's rerun episodes. Let's try that. And then I'll rerun the first episode because when I did it, I muted my the stream audio, not the mic audio. So, and I didn't realize, I'm like, why isn't anything working until afterwards? So, because I clicked the wrong one. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The next episode will be in the new year, which is going to be really weird. It's going to be 2024. It's going to be really, really strange.
2024!
Oh, yeah.
Pizza time.